Alright. Let's see who we got for this week. Oh, hey, scriptwriter. What do you got cooked up for us this week, huh? Oh, Steelers. You guys want to know what you guys got for this week? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Here. Oh, here we are, right here. Let's see. All right. So, this week, y'all don't get outplayed in terms of yards gained. I think you beat Cleveland by a teeny tiny bit. Jaylen Warren has back-to-back rushing games, 100-yard rushing games. And Kenny Pickett keep the streak alive by not throwing any interceptions on this little streak he's got going on. Let's see what else. TJ Watt gets a sack. DeMonte KZ gets an interception. And let's see. But I still have y'all losing to DTR. Okay. Jaylen Warren, TJ Watt getting having some good games. And wait, what did you say about DTR? We're losing? Okay, this is outrageous. What do you got over there on the Cleveland side, huh? Hey, no. Calm down. I know you're upset. What do I have over here on the Cleveland side? I have Kenny Pickett getting sacked 3 times. 2 of them by Myles Garrett. DTR not throwing for 200 yards at least. Jerome Ford getting a touchdown. Speaking of rushing touchdowns, at least Jaylen Warren's touchdown is at least a 74-yarder. That's kind of where most of the rushing yards came from. But you see, he still gets one. All right. Yeah, I think that's about it for Cleveland, actually. Just a big defensive shootout is what's going on here. Oh, and don't worry, too. I don't think I have Cleveland getting over 100 rushing yards on y'all, even with all 3 running backs they have. Okay, that's cool and all, aside from the whole Myles Garrett sack thing. But even still, you have us losing. I need to know why. Hey, Blood Demon. Tell me why we're losing this week, man. This is ridiculous. I thought you had us. What's going on?
Crossy put a perna curse on the Steelers. Sorry.
Well, can you tell me why that is?
Every time he picks y'all to win, you'll lose. Every time he picks y'all to lose, you'll win. A perna curse is the only thing that can, undo my power. And I'm not sure why.
I'm sorry, I heard my name being called. Why, yes. Can you perhaps tell me why you keep perna cursing us? The one time we don't get outgained, we lose. Can you, not do us dirty anymore, man? I know. I'm sorry. I humbly apologize. Well, okay, maybe not humbly, but you get my drift. All right, I'll try and I'll do you one better. All right, just bear with me here for a little bit. Fine. I'm out of here. This is ridiculous. That's what she said. Now, where was I? I am in shambles. Hello, Steelers Nation. Welcome episode of Steelcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Steelers fan. But sure it does help. I'm your host, Zach. Our offense is still garbage. Attack. And can someone tell me why we just can't have an offense? Tell me why we can't have some consistence? Tell me why I never want to see that man, Matt Canada again. Tell me that was good, right? Tell me that was good. All right, so week 11, and the Steelers still suck on offense. Still not being able to do anything, but at least the run game looks good to some degree. But Kenny Pickett still can't get the connection to the receivers. Or maybe the Browns have a good secondary. I don't know. But he put 20-something up against them last time. Same thing with the Browns. Maybe it's just that every time we play a backup QB, we just get cocky and think, oh, we got this in the bag. And then something bad happens. But, yeah. Apparently we do better against starting QBs. I don't know what it is. But this needs to stop. And it needs to stop now. It's young QBs, backup QBs. We just suck. And also, quite literally, this, like last night, guess what happened? The Browns signed Joe Flacco to their team as the absence of Deshaun Watson. And I just want to play the Browns again this season. But, yeah, this was a heartbreaking loss. And I actually have a Browns fan that I know that's a customer, and I'm going to have to deal with him for the entire week. And I am not looking forward to that. But the leaders this week might be actually pretty interesting. For passing, for the Steelers, Kenny Pickett, 15 for 28, didn't throw the ball a whole lot. Only had 106 yards, though. Too many checkdowns. I'll tell you, too many checkdowns. It just never stops. Too many checkdowns, too many screens, just never stops with Canada. And then DTR, 24 for 43, 165 yards. So we had a pretty good passing defense this week. And one INT. That INT came from DeMonte KZ. And then guess what happened after we got it? 3 and out. It was ridiculous. Rushing, Jaylen Warren, 9 carries. Get this. 129 yards. Back to back. 100-yard rushing games for our boy, Jaylen Warren. And he also had a touchdown on this game. It was a 74-yarder. That's where actually most of the yards came from. A 74-yard touchdown run by the bus, or the new bus, I should say, Jaylen Warren. And then for the Browns, it was Kareem Hunt, 12 carries, 36 yards. Jerome Ford had a touchdown. And then Pierre Strong was barely involved, mainly just on returns. So I don't even think the Browns poked 100 rushing yards. Well, I guess DTR did scramble some, so maybe they did break 100, but that's either here nor there. Receiving, George Pickens, 4 receptions for 38 yards, and then Elijah Moore for the Browns, 6 receptions, 60 yards. So yeah, the passing games for both teams were pretty mitigated. And the Steelers had the run game. They had the run game. It just wasn't enough. The Browns defense was able to sack Kenny Pickett 3 times. The Steelers defense only sacked DTR once. And the play before that was literally a holding call, so they really didn't amount to much. Second one, they lost 2 yards. One of the sacks that Myles Garrett got knocked the Steelers out of field goal range. One time, and there was another one where he stuffed Najee Harris behind the line for a loss of 5. We could have gotten a field goal that way too, and probably could have knocked this game into overtime. Still probably would have lost though, because our offense did not show up this game. Yeah, it was bad. It was just bad all around. The defense did its part technically, if you think about it, not allowing many yards, and we actually out-yarded someone this time. But it still wasn't enough. Yeah. Everything just went downhill in the second half. Everything went downhill in the first half. We didn't have any points in the first half. We were down 10-0 in the first half. And we tried. We tried second half. We tried, but it was not enough. We were already at a deficit, and everything is garbage. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. The Steelers still need 3 wins to have that winning season, but obviously Steelers are going to go to the Super Bowl, so we need to make the postseason. Still 7th seed though, still hanging on, but we would probably have to play Kansas City or Baltimore again at this rate if we're going to be the 7th seed, and that's not good. So either KC needs to knock off Baltimore, like still continue to win games, so Baltimore and hopefully starts losing. Because I would much rather play Baltimore than KC, because it's a division game. Anything can happen. Remember week 2 when we won? It was not this defensive. There was a little more offense, and the Steelers defense actually stepped up when they needed to. They didn't really do much this game, unfortunately, but still held the Browns to pretty good yardage, and yeah, it was chaos. But the entire NFL is chaos this week, and so I am your host, Zach Attack, and as always,
You're in Steelers country.